Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here with some more Friday Night's Magic. Today we're going to be playing Is It Burning? And the answer is yes, it is. And we will start off with, actually, this hand isn't too bad. Let's go ahead and keep this hand. It doesn't matter which one we start off with first, the tap or not, because this thing, I guess we'll just play this first anyways. We're not going to do anything with our 1 mana. So Izzet is a combination of red and blue, and the deck's got a lot of burn in it. It takes advantage of prowess abilities like this Mage Ring Bully, who gets pumped up whenever we cast a non-creature spell. So we can go ahead and play either one of these right now. I guess we'll just go ahead and stick the island down, and we're gonna start off with the Mage Ring Bully. So it's a 2/2, it attacks each turn if able, and it gets pumped up whenever we play a non-creature spell. And we've got a lot of non-creature spells in the deck, so it's sort of how it works. But next turn I might just play the second Mage Ring Bully, and then the turn after we might go with the Disperse, depending on what our opponent does. Now, so far our opponent is Izzet as well, so they've got blue and red. So this turn we'll play our third land, which is going to be our Foundry of the Consuls, and this is... I can sacrifice it to get Thopter creatures in play, but besides that I can just tap it for a colorless. So I think the best play right now, first and foremost, we're going to attack. It's move into attack phase, swing with him. Go straight to the face. Let's see if this guy has any burn or anything for it. He does not, okay. And then the second main phase, I think we're just going to go ahead and play the Mage Ring Bully. I think that sounds good to me. Let's tap that one. That sounds good to me. So next turn we could potentially hit for a lot. If he plays a blocking creature, we can attack with both of these, Disperse, which will pump both of them up for 6 damage. And then plus his blocking creature will be back to his hand. We also have the Abbot. This is a pretty cool card. It's a 2/1. It's got prowess as well. Has flying as long as you control. Okay, it's whatever. It has prowess as well, but also when it comes into play, you get to exile top card of your library and you can play it as if it were in your hand, which is a pretty neat ability. So I could do this whole setup right now. I could also wait an additional turn and play the Jesse and Thief right now. That might not be that bad, actually, because that's going to give me some additional card draw. So I am just going to play her, and then we're going to pass the turn. Oh, no, wait. I'm an idiot. These guys have to attack. They have no fucking choice. Well, whatever. It's fine. It was going to happen anyways. I could have saved one of them for the turn, but then that would make it harder for her to hit next turn, I guess. So I guess it's fine. We still did 2 damage, I suppose. I don't know. It isn't great either way. But this sets us up to potentially get card draw next turn off of the Jesse and Thief. There's a 5/3. Attacks each turn if able. Can't be blocked by walls. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to bounce that back. Boom. Hit me for 2. Hit me for 2. Go. 2 in the air. That's fine. We're going to disperse that bad boy and hit him for a bunch. We're going to get card draw for this as well. This is fine. This is fine. Fine. All right, so attack, declare, disperse, bounce him back to his hand. Boop. Go back to your hand. All perfect. Back to your hand. Pump both of these guys up, swinging for 5. Drawing a card because she deals combat damage to his face. One more dude in our library, one more instant resource in our library, Fire Impulse can hit for 3, which will be a pretty big thing. So we get the card draw, which is very good. Hopefully we draw land. That's it, baby. And with that land, we're going to play Abbot of the Carol Keep. I'm playing him just to have a creature in play for prowess for next turn to potentially win the game. Pulls back a thing. Couldn't have played it. Wouldn't have been able to play that for a long time. I need 5 mana to play both of them in 1 turn, so that's fine. Just get rid of it. Whatever. Don't care. Get rid of it. Don't care. Get it out of here. The only reason I really played this was just to get another creature with prowess in play and set up to potentially do a lot of damage. Although he's probably not going to attack this turn. He's going to play Perilous Mirror. It's really bad. And he plays another one of those 2/3s. Perilous is really bad because when it dies, it deals 2 damage wherever he wants, and that's going to be pretty painful. Oh my god, this is perfect. I can deal 3 damage now with this thing. Oh, telling time? Now Fire Impulse is going to deal 3 damage. Telling time triggers a prowess. Look at the top 3 cards. Put one of those cards in your hand, one at the top, one at the bottom. Choose a card to put in your hand. Next turn, we'll draw the Exquisite Firecraft. That was in their hand. Choose a card to put in your hand. Choose a card to put at the top of your library. The other one goes at the bottom. Okay. So this hits for 3. That's gonna trigger another prowess on my guys. That is so good. And then it's gonna kill his blocking creature. So those guys all get pumped up again. And now we're attacking. Oh my goodness. 4, 5, 6, 7. He's gonna be down to 3. We're gonna win next turn. We're gonna win next turn. We're gonna win next turn because at the top of our library is Exquisite Firecraft, which hits for 4. So now he blocks that so that he can kill it with the 2 extra damage, but that means 7 goes through. That's pretty much what I expected him to do. That means the 7 goes through, plus we draw the Exquisite Firecraft right now because he didn't block our Jessian Thief. So there it is. This is a card that we're gonna win with next turn. 4 damage, and because it's got Spell Mastery, can't be countered. He would have to gain like a boatload of life, which he probably won't do because he's blue and red. Woo! Well, I don't even know. I'm trying to think if there's anything he could do. I don't think there is. I literally don't think there is. He can bounce everything back. He'd have to bounce back like a bunch of lands or something. Looks like that doesn't happen. Alright, he's gonna swing for 2. That's fine. He'll bring me down to 14. And he's probably thinking, I got this in the bag. I can block both of those creatures. I'm gonna hit him in the air every single turn. He's gonna burn everything. He's so screwed. That's probably what he thinks in his brain. He thinks that. Let's go with Firecraft for 4. You're dead. You're dead. Even if you have Force of Will, doesn't matter. No thank you. That's better. That's much better. Keep this in. Okay, we get to play first. I'll start off with this guy again. It really doesn't make a huge difference. I could play him second just to not tell him I've got blue in my deck or something, but I don't care. It's gonna be another game. Start off with a Mage Ring Bully. And then we got some nice spells at the Telling Time, the Fire Impulse, the Twin Bolts, all of which will let us deal with his early creatures. But I think most importantly, it's going to give us the prowess pump up for the Mage Ring Bullies. Now, this is going to be very interesting. It's another game where we start off with 2 Mage Ring Bullies. So the question is, do I save my burn, my removal, my shift? Do I save it until after? I think I'll probably kill this guy. So that we can save the Mage Ring Bully. I kind of have to do that. So we're going to, trying to think about between the Twin Bolt and the Fiery Impulse. We could just Dragon Fodder. No, I'm going to do the Fiery Impulse so that I can also Mage Ring Bully for future turns. So we're going to do a Mage Ring Bully and a Fiery Impulse. So the Fiery Impulse's purpose is to save this guy, to save our 2/2. I know it's like a wasted trigger on this, but we've got 3 more instant/sorcery spells in our hand, which is going to give us ample opportunity. One of which is a Telling Time, which is really good because it's going to let us pull into, well, it lets us, you know what it does. We get to look at the top 3 and then 1 into our hand, 1 into the top, which is really, really excellent. Okay, we commit this. So this is a very good start for us. Now he is white and green so far as I can tell. And that means I'm expecting creatures early, which is perfect for me because I've got the Twin Bolt still. And our creatures are going to get pretty big. I can Telling Time, likely pull into a land, and then do a second thing as well. Okay, we're going to burn that with the Twin Bolt. So I'm probably going to Telling Time because I'm almost positive that I'll get a land in one of those options, and then I can also Twin Bolts this turn. So we're going to Telling Time. This is going to be a little bit of a mistake if we don't end up pulling our land, but we should get a land. I'm almost positive. So one of these 3 cards should likely be a land. It is. So we're going to put this into our hand. Top of the library, let's do another Telling Time, and then the Dragon Fodder can go at the bottom. So there's the land. Now this is actually legitimate. I'm wondering now, should I Twin Bolt? I think I should, because now we're going to be hitting him for 8, 9, actually. So there's 1 there, 1 to face, and then these turn into 8 total damage plus the 1 to face, so he's gonna be down to 10 right now. Holy crapola. Holy crapola! What a start. He's gonna need to play a blocking creature. So that is a blocking creature, but our creatures are going to be so big. And I could pull into something to kill that, actually. Let me go with a second telling time right now. And we're going to have the top 3 to potentially kill that off. We've got a bunch of burn spells, so there is the opportunity to get it. Disperse. Disperse works. Let's grab the disperse hand. Dragon fodder top. Oops. Disperse hand. Oh no, I can't play the disperse. Shit. Oh no. I can't play the frickin' disperse. Oh well, we're gonna play the other dragon fodder. Play the other dragon fodder just to pump these guys up more. It's gonna get us the 2/1/1s in play as well. It'll let us swing for 4, and he is almost positively going to block. Although, you know what, actually, he might have frickin'... I can't believe I didn't realize we only had 1 blue source. That's really bad. He might pump that up because he is green. There it is, wild size. It's gonna give him +2/+2 till end of turn. All that's gonna do is let him kill this. His dude's still dead. That's fine. His dude's still dead is pretty huge. Now we should win next turn. Maybe not. We just have the disperse. It's gonna be 3, 4, 5. That's not quite enough. And he's white, so that means that there is a chance of life gain. Well, he's also green, which means there's a chance of life gain. He's gonna do that just to draw a card. He pumped up my guy for the turn, but he did that just for the secondary effect of card draw. Okay, so now we win. Now we win. We didn't before, but we win now. Actually, no, we can't do this. Oh, yes, we can. We can Dragon Fodder, disperse one of our own dragons, and that will have us win the game. Right now. Let's wait until we see if the combat damage is going through, though, before I choose to disperse. So we're going to move into combat phase first. See if he does anything. Looks like that's nope. So we're going to disperse one of our own creatures, pump that up to a 4th damage. And he could respond by fogging. Looks like he doesn't. Looks like he doesn't. And we win. I think I'll keep this because of the telling time. It's not so bad with the telling time. Telling time makes sure we get into that 3rd land for the Jessian Thief. The only thing that I don't like so much is that using the telling time without triggering an existing creature's prowess isn't my favorite thing in the world. But we've got plenty of other things for the prowess anyways. So that should be fine. So we will not do a dragon fodder right now. I will wait to telling time to make sure that I can Jessian Thief next turn. That's what I will do. And telling time's an instant, so I can do it during his turn. And I will. Play that, and that's gonna be the end of his turn, so just telling time right now. Okay, so we're gonna choose the first, okay, there we go. Guarantee the land in our hand. And then after that, let's draw the Majoring Bully, actually. Yeah, let's draw the Majoring Bully, top of our library. Because we've got a lot of instant sorceries, so to have additional prowess triggers will be really good. So go with this, and we'll play the Jessian Thief. Now, hopefully he just doesn't play a creature this turn, and we can Fiery Impulse his Visionary, swing, and get the card draw. That would be pretty big. Card draw is pretty important. Oh, the Reeve Soul destroys my Thief. Okay, so no card draw for us, unfortunately. Look at this. Okay, black-green. Removal, ramp, and big creatures is probably what this deck's all about. I might have to use the Firecraft to kill one of his big creatures later on. There's an Abbot, or yeah. Let's just play the Majoring Bully for now. The thing with the Abbot is if I can't play the thing. Abbot's actually very nicely comboed with Telling Time. If you pulled into like a land, you can put that on top, play the Abbot, play the land off of the Abbot, and then still get that other card in your hands. It's a 1/1 power test equal to the number of elves you control. Tap it deals damage. 2 power, okay. Man, I don't like using these all these prowess triggers right now, but he probably needs to die. Otherwise, he'll just kill my Majoring Bully. So we're gonna burn him. Just for the 2. And I'm thinking of playing the Dragon Fodder just to get the creature in play. To get those creatures in play. Maybe it's best that I save it, though. I guess there's the question of whether or not I play the Abbot right now as well. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play that Abbot or not. I do it now, it's more aggressive, but I'm likely not gonna be able to do anything with the top deck. I'll just hold off. I don't think I need to do it yet. Although I should probably be playing this matchup aggressively because I know he's got ramp with the visionaries and stuff. I don't know. I guess it's a tough call. Maybe I'll play it at the start of next turn. Sacrifice destroys this guy. Yeah, well, now I'm definitely gonna play the Abbot just to get a creature in play with prowess. So on other turns, if I dragon fodder and whatnot. So lots of removal from him. That's pretty much what I can expect. All right, let's play this. Maybe we get a land and I can just play that land. Let's see what it is. Oh, nice. Another Mage Ring Bully. Let's play it. That's perfect, actually. That's really good. The good thing is I would have had a third land, so any 3-drop or less off of the Abbot I could have played. That's a pretty good pickup, though. With a double dragon fodder turn, these guys will get big. He can languish, which almost scares me away from doing a double dragon fodder turn. I'm gonna say I'm fairly positive, given the amount of removal that he's had so far, that he's probably also running 2 languish. Maybe not with all these elves triggers. And kill that, and play a dragon fodder to pump up the rest of them. I'm gonna commit, even though there might be a languish. I'm gonna commit to a bigger board here, hopefully for a chance to beat him. I didn't want him to go. The reason I decided to burn that with a Firecraft is because this thing is gonna give him a lot of tokens in play, and that's gonna make it hard for my dragon fodders to get through. It's just gonna be more of a deterrent. Plus, the 3/3 could have killed my Abbot there. And the longer I can keep him in play, the better off we are. So he chose not to block, interestingly enough. So he must have more elf synergy that he's trying to save for here. Attacks, that's fine. Another Reef Soul. He's going to kill that one over this, because this will die to a double block here. That makes sense. Now, hopefully I draw another instant or sorcery so that okay, perfect. Okay, dragon fodder. And we're gonna Fire Impulse that blocker. Perfect. It's gonna pump him up one more. He'll likely block the 4/3 right now and let the 1/1s go through. And then unfortunately the rest of my game hangs on my 4 dragon fodder goblins. Oh no, here comes Languish. He didn't block anything. So he's got the removal. No? He's gonna get a bunch of elves in play now. He didn't need to do removal. He's got a bunch of chump blockers now. Worst of all, he's got a 2/2 that can cleanly trade with one of my 1/1s, and his dude is still alive. This is pretty good though. I'll do that at the end of turn. Okay, so we're gonna just swing with everything now. We might win next turn with our 2 Thopters. 2 damage is gonna go through. He trades into the Abbot. That is interesting. Why not just do that with a 1/1 and then block one of those? That was not smart. That was not good. He could have kept his 2/2 in play by blocking one of the 1/1s with a 2/2 and blocking my 2/1 with one of his 1/1s. I don't know. I mean, the game's probably over anyways because I've got this. The Foundry of the Consoles basically means the game's probably over anyways, so I guess it doesn't matter too much, but before the end of his turn, I'm gonna pop some 1/1s in play. Okay. So sacrifice the land, tap 5, put 2 1/1 flying creatures into play. Oh shit. Should have waited till the Reclamation Sage freaking resolved. But anyways, looks like it doesn't matter. We're still gonna be able to push that 1 damage through in the air. What am I doing? Yeah, let's let the reclamation. Let's let the reclamation stage resolve onto our artifact. That makes sense. Good job, Dennis. Yes, the abbot of the mage ring bullies are so good. Oh my goodness, the mage ring bullies are so good. To have them early, we've got Paya and Karan Nalar here. 2/2 enters the battlefield, put 2/1/1 Thopters into play. I can sack an artifact to deal 2 damage to a creature or player. Really good for picking off small creatures. Let our prowess dudes push through. We're gonna need 1 more mana. If we draw 1 more mana, we're in a really good spot. We've got removal. We've got our legendary creature here to pick off things. Like, there's some just really good. Okay, that's fine. So I am, for the sake of keeping him alive, we are going to toss the fiery. Should I do the fiery impulse or the twin bolt? It's actually a tough call here because I'll just do the fire impulse so I can also play the mage ring bully. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and attack. So for the sake of future turns, we're gonna play the fiery impulse, even though we lose off on the extra the 3rd damage in the future. This lets us play the mage ring bully right now for a stronger upcoming turn with like dragon fodder. It could come back to bite us if we desperately needed that 3rd damage from the fire impulse, but we're still a few turns away from even getting that 3rd damage because we need 2 instant or sorceries in our graveyard. So let's see if he's got a creature to play right here. He does. It's just a 2/1 though. That is exceedingly good for us because of our twin bolt. So we're gonna be hitting him for 9 here with the extra twin bolt damage. That's really good. We could also just play him right now, but I don't like that because then one of these dies. This guy's got first strike, so we should absolutely twin bolt, and we can dragon fodder. We're gonna be. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Twin bolt. We could have waited until combat phase to do that, but it doesn't really matter. He's tapped out. Well, he's got a colorless source, but he's not going to do anything with that. And then play the dragon fodder. So 8 goes through, plus the 1 from the twin bolt is 9. So he's going to be down now to 8 health. And as of now, we can't win next turn because we're only going to be able to do 4, 5, 6 damage. But if we draw into an instant or sorcery that lets us deal with whatever creature he plays next, we will win next turn. This deck is insane. Okay. So it's just going to come down to the top deck. If we top deck something to deal with this, it's game over. Oh, he plays a 2nd creature. Never mind. Okay, so it's not game over yet, but it probably will be soon. It's looking pretty good either way. If I do this, it's 4 damage to face. He blocked both of these, 2 more. But this will also save one of these guys. I don't know that that matters so much though, because I think next turn we'll win with this, pretty certain. So Exquisite Firecraft will save this guy from dying when he blocks with this. He might also just let everything go through. Let's attack with everything and see what it does. If he lets everything go through, we'll just Exquisite Firecraft and kill him. Okay, he's not. He's gonna block. Good, smart. 4, 5. So he wouldn't have died. He would have been left at 1. We would have only done 6 damage to him. Or he would have been left at 2 because he would have blocked. He would have blocked the other 2/2 with this guy. We're gonna go ahead and play them right now. So it's a 2/2 comes into play. We get 2/1/1 flyers, and that should basically seal the game, especially with our Exquisite Firecraft in hand. It's gonna be 4 damage, and it is. It can't be countered or prevented. Or just can't be countered. Never mind. Can be prevented. So no, he's tapped out though, so he's game over. It's actually game over with board, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can only block 2. Yeah, it's just game over with board anyways. All right, well, let's just swing with everything then. No reason to be too fancy. Swing with everything. And hell, we could even kill him just with this by sacrificing one of our 1/1s and whatnot. So I guess it doesn't even matter anyways. The damage is fatal, no matter which way you slice it. He's still thinking. He says, maybe if I block this. Maybe I won't die. 4 or 5. Counting. 4, 5. That's 5. That's enough. It's enough damage. It's enough damage, and that is gonna do it for this week's Final Magic. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully you enjoyed it. This turned out to be a very solid deck. Is it burn? Yes, it is. It's so fucking cheesy. See you guys later.